Hi, Tyler. You had messaged me and asked me when I was going to be doing a video. Well, I did a video there just before Valentine's Day, and I did one on Valentine's Day, and I haven't got around to editing and putting it all together. I started to rename some of the pictures that I will be sharing that some of you have seen already on Facebook. I'm down in my basement, as you can hear. The laundry is going. As with 5 people living in the house, laundry is nonstop here. Um, Either because the baskets are full and I don't want them to be too full, and I start doing it, or because or not Brian, or because Julia has an accident and we have to deal with that because you don't want to leave that around, and the odor can get a little bit too much. So when that sort of thing happens, we just deal with it, and I go ahead and wash up what needs to be done. I'm down in the basement, and I wanted to share with you guys a few things that's been going on. First off, I want to show you the project Brian is so kindly started. If you go back to my older videos, you might see the tour that I gave you down here and what it used to look like. Well, here is what Brian has started. He started doing it thinking it was going to look right, but it just didn't go as well as he thought. He says, "You know what? What do you always say, Jen? If it's not right like Mike, then don't do it." So Mike Holmes has been a big inspiration in our lives and owning a home. With doing projects, no matter what it is, whether it's, when we do replace that door. Um, if we're not going to do it right, then why do it in the beginning or even start or even try? So this is what Brian started, trying to fix it up to make it look better with the fireplace. You can see his mess here, his work area. But it's not going to be like that forever. We're going to get it cleaned up, and the basement's going to look real nice when it's done. I want to share with you guys my lovely Christmas present that we got from Air Miles. I was actually saving my Air Miles to get 2 tickets to fly to go hopefully see my friend or take a train. Um, the first idea was I was going to get air flights to go see my friend, but then I came up with the idea of wanting to go to New York City. When Julia was little, we used to go to Eastside Mario's quite often to eat, and we went to one that had the Statue of Liberty, and she really enjoyed that statue. So I thought, maybe it might be nice for us to take a trip to New York City, and I hear it's a real nice place to go and a nice city. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to save my points and get train tickets for us to take the train to New York. But that wasn't happening anytime soon, and we really needed a new TV. Our other TV, it wasn't that something was wrong with it. It was perfect and all. It's just that it was way too big, and it was outdated, and Brian just thought it was taking up too much space and too much room, so we decided to get that beautiful TV right there. I also want to show you the shelving unit that we got out of the garbage. Brian hung it finally. And the only problem with this one right here, was just a little bit loose. I put a little bit of glue in it, and it's good as new. Cleaned it up, added some of those pictures. The pictures on top were already there. Brian did that last year. He fixed it up. And this is what it's going to look like. But the window, see the window up there? It's going to get bigger next year. Next year, our goal is to get 2 new windows for the basement here. Big enough windows that we're able to open, that are insulated. These windows are not insulated, and I truly believe that that's where we're losing our heat and the cold is coming in. And so we're going to get new windows that we're able to possibly get out if there was ever a fire down here, and be able to open them and have it sealed up properly so that we're not losing any heat down here. And then Brian will have the same shelf on top, and then the shelf here, we'll just move it down to wherever the new window stops. But that's next year's project. This year's project, things have changed a little bit. We got to work on the car because the car needs some work. Besides the car, the driveway is no questions asked. That has to be done. So my screen door that I had planned, depending on after fixing the car and getting the driveway done, will determine how much money I have left to see how much more I need to come up with to get my screen door. I'm putting it off because the car needs to be done, and that's the most important in our life right now. And if we don't have that car, we can't really get around unless we walk everywhere, and that wouldn't be good. Yeah, we can walk from here to the hospital 15-20 minutes. Sure, we can walk up to the plaza. That's not too far. That has a dry cleaners, a hair salon, a pub, pizza, and Shoppers Drug Mart. So that's a nice little 20-minute, 25-minute walk from our house, depending on how fast you walk. You might be able to get there in just under 20 minutes. The laundry is actually done, so I'm going to go switch that over and get back to my sewing that I've been putting off. Just wanted to say hello, and hope you guys have a great Thursday, have a great Friday, and a great weekend. All right, bye.